What's up, guys? Sundance 270 coming at you live from here. I shouldn't be. What's up, guys? Sundance 270. How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a lovely one. Hope you had a better one than mine. What a day, what a day, what a day. I ended up in the ER today. Now, don't worry, it wasn't anything wild. It was not an extreme emergency, but there... Alrighty. Hello?
Humans taking us on the moon. Project P-Woo, yeah!
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Can you repeat that? Oh, no, you don't.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Matthew Johnston. Sorry I couldn't get to your call, but if you leave your name and number at the sound of the tone, I'll get...
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so I went to work, just had some little things to wrap up. Earlier this week, I had some ice pick headaches that were kind of like different than normal. I normally have, you know, you get, and it's like once, twice, you feel like you're gonna die. You're not really, but well, I had them for like several days. Just these smallish, and you know, come by Wednesday, this has been going on for a few days. I'm like, this is bad. And then, you know, I get a little bit more hydrated, you know, whatever it is. They go away, calm down, but I got a bunch of like stiffness, soreness, tender scalp going on. Like my side of my head feels weird. All of this crazy stuff. And it starts to like, okay, let's talk to Dr. Google and see what he has to say. And you know how that goes. You're either dead 8 minutes ago or it's, you know, you have a hangnail. I don't know. So I was looking over the symptoms of what I had, and it's like some of the things could be explained by my poor diet, just the way that I sit like a question mark in this computer chair, the way I lean, the fact that I don't, you know, I'm dehydrated all the time because I live off gas station food and caffeine and hot sauce. That's it. So I'm thinking, you know, it could be that, or it could be this other thing, giant cell arteriitis or something to that, temporal arteriitis, something like that, where it's bad. You can lose your vision. So I'm like, I'm still putting it off, you know, and I'm telling a few friends about it. Some people that I know are nurses, and they're telling me to go see the ER right away. I don't have insurance. I can't afford to take the hit type stuff. And it's really one of those things where you're like, do I almost maybe die, or do this thing is probably not the thing and we risk getting a huge bill for nothing? Death or a bill? You know, I had tried to, maybe I'm thinking, okay, dehydrated water, still not committed to going. So I drink a little water at work finally. I get like the sweats, like I had to sit down and I got the chills of the sweats, and this could just be my body like, oh, finally H2O. Who knows? But then I start feeling like I'm going to throw up, and that's not good. I'm like, okay, I've got all these wacky symptoms and now I feel like I'm throwing up. This could be nothing or it could be something. So I make the decision. I go to the ER and they take me in, and they notice I had some high blood pressure, which wasn't going to be much to them, but because I had the headache earlier in the week, they decided to admit me for tests. So I go, I get my blood work, I get a CAT scan. I'm going to skip all of it to the end to say, long story short, everything came back good, except for some high blood pressure. The blood test confirmed that it was not temporal arteriitis, or however you say it, the thing that I was really afraid of. It confirmed, so I'm good, minus some high blood pressure, which was a weight off my shoulders because I didn't want to like think it was something crazy, but at the same time, now also at the same point, it was good to have all this done because I realized everything about me is pretty much healthy, minus. So I'm good. I just need to work on my blood pressure a little bit, you know, the stress, the dehydration, maybe eat better, get outside, touch some grass, fresh air. Now, here's a couple things of note that I found kind of interesting and profound for today. When I was in the waiting room, there were multiple times, and even when I went to the little triage room thing where they kind of give you that initial test to see what they got to do with you, I was trying not to cry. The best way I can explain it was, for the first time, I'm really having to stop and care about me. I don't. I'm on autopilot. I just, caffeine and go. That's it. We just put our nose to the grindstone, whether it's work at work or work on the channel. But in the end, physically, apparently, I'm all fine. Blood work, CAT scan, everything's cool, minus the blood pressure. At one point, it was like 156 over 113 or something like. I guess that's bad. So it's interesting to find that you can be in a place of like real emergency and it be nothing. It reminded me of the time, and this is a true story, because I'm telling it, so it must be true on the internet. You can believe everything you hear on the internet from a guy with a camera. Anyway, so I wake up like 3 a.m. I'm in excruciating pain, and it's just getting worse and worse, and it's building throughout my whole like abdomen. And I'm it wasn't from a spicy challenge. I hadn't done one. I'm laying on the bathroom floor like, Arr! And I'm Googling what in the world could explain this violent stuff, because I'm like, do I pay for a trip? I was about to call the ambulance, or do I see what this is or whatever? Long story short, trapped air can explain it. So I just started burping like crazy, forcing myself, and the pain went away. Apparently, I was doing this wrong. It's true. You can do it wrong. Trapped air, just sucking air. Because I don't inhale. And it turned out to be nothing. Well, just like today, it could have been something serious. Right? Vision loss. Permanent. Blah, blah, blah. I was glad I took the time to find out that it was basically, it's not nothing, but I'm good minus that. Although apparently I weigh like over 180 pounds. And that's funny because Alexandria from Never Better Club has picked me up twice physically. She just, and I told her my weight today. She's like, wow, I'm really strong. And I'm like, yeah. So there's that. She's a Hulk. Even though she looks like, Barbie personified, she will bench press you. So that was a jacked up, fun little day. Don't be afraid to get checked out. You might find out you're actually more okay than you think. At the same time, I do kind of feel bad. I took up time, resources, a bed over nothing. At the time of this recording, the information about Project O has been released. You'll have seen that previously from this messed up phone call I just had. Now, I'm sitting there in my little gown, all hooked up to the machines and whatnot, and I'm like, I'm going to make this a video. And then later on, I thought, I need to figure out a way to input Project O into this. And so I've got this little clip of me, and I just make it, I'm not talking to a doctor or anything, just talking to the screen. And I decided to say something kind of tongue-in-cheek, a little clever, if you will. And I'm going to play that now. I guess my health is going to be a new project. Oh, well. That's how we do. Project O. So there's that. My whole day wasted at the ER. And, I'm not dead.